Kidd class were a series of 4 guided missile destroyers built for the U.S. Navy and based on the preceding Spruance class. Unlike the Spruance class ships which had a primary focus on anti-submarine warfare, the Kidd class ships were built to be more of a multi-purpose ship and were equipped with enhanced anti-aircraft capabilities. Originally, the 4 ships were built for the Imperial Iranian Navy. However, after the fall of the Shah of Iran in 1979, the United States elected to keep the ships themselves and commissioned them into the U.S. Navy as the Kidd class. These warships were originally ordered by the Shah of Iran for service in the Persian Gulf in an air defense role. Compared to the preceding Spruance class, they retained the former's anti-submarine capabilities while adding 2 Tata-D missile launchers for the Mark 26 standard anti-aircraft missile system. In order to operate more effectively in the Middle East, they also had 4 air conditioning plants instead of the Spruance's 3, additional dust separators on their gas turbines' air intakes, and increased water distillation capacity. The Shah was overthrown in the Iranian Revolution, prior to Iran accepting delivery of the ships, causing the United States Navy to integrate the vessels into its own fleet in the early 1980s. The 4 ships that made up the class were USS Kidd, Callahan, Scott, and Chandler. The Kidd-class destroyers were built by Ingalls Shipbuilding and are 563 feet long with a displacement of over 10,000 tons fully loaded. They are powered by 2 General Electric LM2500 gas turbines. The ships can make 3 knots at top speed and have a cruising range of 6,000 nautical miles. They are equipped with SPS-48E air search radar, SPG-51D missile control radar, AN/SPG-60 radar gunfire control radar, SPS-55 surface search radar, SPQ-9 gunfire control radar, and SQS-53 hull-mounted sonar. In U.S. Navy service, armament consisted of 2 5-inch guns, Phalanx Sea-Whiz, triple torpedo launchers, Harpoon missiles and the Standard Missile-2. Because they were equipped with heavy-duty air conditioning and other features that made them suitable in hot climates, they tended to be used in the Middle East, specifically the Persian Gulf itself. During their service with the U.S. Navy from the 1980s to the late 1990s, the ships were popularly known as the Ayatollah class. From 1988 to 1990, the Kidds received the new threat upgrade, which allowed cooperative engagement with Aegis Ticonderoga-class cruisers, enabling the cruisers to control the Kidds' surface-to-air missiles in flight while the destroyers remained electronically silent. However, the arrival of the Aegis-equipped Arleigh Burke-class destroyers led to the accelerated retirement of the Kidd class. All 4 ships were decommissioned from the U.S. Navy in the late 1990s, and were initially offered for sale to Australia in 1997. In 1999, the offer was rejected, based on extensive problems the Royal Australian Navy had encountered during the acquisition of 2 surplus Newport-class tank landing ships from the U.S. Navy in 1994. In the early 1990s, the Labour government of Paul Keating chose to maintain the Royal Australian Navy's existing Adelaide-class frigates instead of replacing them with the more expensive and much more labour-intensive, but more capable Kidd-class destroyers. After Australia refused the offer to purchase the Kidd-class ships, they were also offered to Greece. However, they also declined to purchase the 4 warships. In 2001, the U.S. authorized the reactivation and sale of all 4 ships to Taiwan. All 4 have been transferred to Taiwan's Navy. They were sold with upgraded hardware, overhaul, activation, and training, and included a reduced missile loadout. The first 2 ships were named Keelung and Suao in a commissioning ceremony on December 17, 2005. Following the tradition of ship-class naming, ROCN has referred to these vessels as Keelung-class destroyers, with the ships named after military ports in Taiwan. The remaining 2 units were delivered in 2006, and named Tso-Ying and Ma Kong. They continue to serve with Taiwan to this day. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe and share the video. We look forward to seeing you next time.